Yo, what's good YouTube, man? This is of course ExactoKnife with another tier list for y'all for season 3. All my gang, know to drop the like and watch the whole video. It helps the channel out tremendously. You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit more for like the newer players to the game, these type of videos, but everyone can benefit. We can learn something new together. Drop your comments below how you feel about the list. You know what I'm saying? I'm not weak. I can take criticism, but this is my list, and things now before I even start is this is my list. I play every position on the game. Point guard with screens, point guard with ISO, slasher, lockdown, big man, outside big man, inside big man, post score. Like, I do everything on the game to a tune of a 95 win percentage. I play every single game mode extensively, every single court in the game that exists. I am mostly a next gen player, but like if I went to current gen, I'd be just fine. Like, I've seen that game, I've like played it on other people's accounts, so this is from a next gen perspective, taking into account current gen as well, because on next gen there's badge limitations, whereas on current gen, as long as you have the right pie chart, you can have the badge to the max potential. So just take that into account if you play current. And all badges in the game are good. You know what I'm saying? Everything does at least something. You know what I'm saying? This is just a list pertaining to what is most effective and what is going to help you win the most games and what is going to have the most bang for your buck and most power. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, ankle breaker. Ankle breaker, I mean, it does like work, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it gets you ankle breakers, but there's way better badges for actually if you want to get open off of stunning your defender, like I've said before. So ankle breakers in the D tier, man. Like, on top of that, there is no takeovers that boost ankle breakers. If there was, I don't understand why there's 3 playmaking takeovers and all 3 of them are like passing related. One of them is, 2 of them are passing related for boosting your teammates' attributes or badges when they catch the ball, and one of them is like it helps your teammates' takeovers go up faster after you activate it. It's not even a bad takeover, but I feel like one of them should be an ankle breaking takeover. I'm just sorry. Play take historically has been an ankle breaking takeover, but I mean, let me know what y'all think about that. Bailout. It's going into the A tier. Y'all might think this is high, but if you look at the way some people play in this community, bro, like, this badge is absolutely cracked. I recommend every guard have this at least on bronze. Silver is a sweet spot, and anything above that is if you actually use this a lot. If you attack the basket, you can pass out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you start up a shot that you don't like, you pass out of it, and your teammates, like, you know, you can pump fake, bail out to the corner, and then your teammate gets a really good catch and shoot because the defender left him, and a crash to the paint, and the pass is good. Break starter. This badge has grown on me a little bit ever since I was grinding my post score on the threes, because, you know what I'm saying, my post score is obviously not a threes build. It's not good on the threes. It's only an inside with like kind of smaller arms and tall as fuck, but not even that high of rebounding. But having break starter on bronze in the park will allow you to just get free threes on the fast break, because your teammates are gonna catch the ball so well if your pass rating is great, obviously, and if they have glue hands, it'll make it even better, which is coming up, of course. Break starter is just a great badge for every game mode. If you're a center and if you're somebody that does get a lot of boards and y'all love to run that break, it's easy baskets on the fast break. You know what I'm saying? Throw in lucky 7 as well for your guards for shooting, and that's a wrap. Bullet passer, y'all know where this is going. I don't see a lot of people using this at the highest tier on current gen unless they're in the comp stage and they just have nothing else to put the passing badges on. But on next gen, y'all know this is a requirement on silver. Like, and to be honest, after that speed boost patch and how slow players move now, this is a requirement on gold. So 85 plus passing. If you don't have bullet passer, you're really cheating your team, man. And if you don't have a high pass rating, like, which means you will not have bullet passer, your passes fly like a balloon through air. You know what I'm saying? That's a required badge. We know this by now. Dimer. Now, this another badge that grew on me a lot since the last time I did this. Dimer. Even on just a tier as bronze, it greatly like increases your teammate shot percentages. I have not tried it anywhere higher than silver myself, but I have played with people that have it Hall of Fame, and oh brother, you know those full bars that you get and then like, damn bruh, we just missed a full bar. That's what Dimer helps prevent, and the higher the better. You know what I'm saying? With Hall of Fame Dimer, you're almost never gonna miss if you perfectly time your shot. Whereas, you know, and it's just incremental increases. If you're a guard, if you're a post scorer, if you're somebody that play makes a lot, you gotta have Dimer. Your teammates are gonna knock down way more shots off of them, especially if they can time their shot good enough. Downhill, you cannot convince me otherwise. This badge is completely useless. Like I said, because most centers on this game don't have speed with ball, and if you don't have speed with ball, you won't even have it unlocked. And even if you have a little bit of speed with ball, you're still going to be slow as shit. And why would you even be running the break as a center? And a point guard should run and then receive a Hall of Fame. If you really love to run the break in like 5v5 or something, instead of having the center give you the ball and then you run down the court, you can just have break starter and just catch the ball down the court and just catch and shoot or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just not an efficient badge, and I don't really see anyone except for lockdowns using it, and they only use it to help them bring the ball down the court after a stop or like after they catch the ball off the inbound on stage or some shit. Floor general, another badge that grew on me. Obviously the badge, I mean, people say it's only like +4 at the Hall of Fame tier. I think it goes like +1 for bronze, +2 for silver, +4 for gold, and +6 for Hall of Fame. Something closer to that, in my personal opinion. There's no real way to test it, but like I said, because there's no key attributes that we can look at and definitively say, oh, okay, back in the day, 86 ball control was like, okay, now that guy can speed boost. We could have tested that, but you know what I'm saying? Everyone can speed boost, everyone can do every move. So, but floor general is so easy to run if you're just a lockdown sitting in the corner, because your passing should already be high. Therefore, you have extra badges to put on something like floor general, and you boost everybody else on your team. In Pro-Am, having this gold or Hall of Fame, everyone gets boosted by a certain amount. It's just a great badge to have as a support. It's not overpowered, but it does the job that it's supposed to really well. Glue hands. Do not sleep on this badge. Everyone should have this at least on bronze. If you're an outside bigman that pick and pops a lot, silver or gold is amazing. If you're a hash lockdown in Pro-Am or something like that, or you're someone that is an off guard, Hall of Fame is actually a worthy investment, because you're going to catch the ball and run off of it instantly. You're going to pass off of catches instantly. It's like a relay passer type of thingy. And you're just going to be able to shoot way better and get way less gathers. It's a great badge for every position. I think everyone should have it, because everyone should have at least 50 ball control for bronze Unpluckable. Like I said, current gen players, y'all just, you know what I'm saying, if y'all don't have playmaking badges, I wouldn't prioritize glue hands. But like I said, it does help a lot for lockdowns and spot ups. Handles for days. I previously had this in the S tier, and obviously put it as high as you can if you're someone that dribbles a lot. But the effectiveness of the badge itself, man, after that patch, by the time you're out of stamina, you're not making the shot. Like, if your stamina even got close to being halfway depleted, not only is it, have you been dribbling for too long, but you probably went left and right just so many times at that point, which is like 4 or 5 times, that the game is going to give you a random shot timing you're going to miss anyway. So like I said, this badge is not as good as this badge should technically prevent that, but it doesn't. All it does is give you more stamina and take less stamina from doing dribble moves. So take that into account, man. If you got a couple badge points to spare and you don't dribble a lot, you can get away with silver and gold on this badge. Hyperdrive. Like, no explanation needed. This badge, literally after you start running off of a speed boost move, and by God, there's not that many of them after the patch. Like I said, it just makes you run really fast, mostly to the rim or away from your defender on the 3-point line. Great badge. Needle Thrower, another badge that grew on me when I started playing in the post. This badge, like, you know when you run in and you have a high passing, and then you throw the ball and it goes off their body, and you're like, I have a high passing, can I please throw the ball? That's what this badge helps you prevent. It actually, like, it feels like it makes the passes go faster a little bit too, kind of like a bullet passer. Maybe because the player just is able to find better lanes, and he doesn't do these weird wraparound pass animations that take 4 years to do. But it's a great badge if you pass a lot, or if you're a post scorer, if you have badges to spare. I mean, it does its job. I mean, I've tried it on every tier, bronze, silver, and higher than that. I mean, great badge. What can I say? Post Playmaker, another badge. It works on if you're an offensive rebounder, when you get an offensive rebound and kick it out. I used to think Post Playmaker, like silver, is as much as diamond bronze, so it's like a 2-to-1 ratio. It's more like a 1-1 ratio to me. Post Playmaker makes people shoot crazy, whether off the offensive rebound or literally passing out the post. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, you combine bullet passer, needle thrower, and Post Playmaker out the post. If you're a post scorer, they cannot double you or nothing. Your teammate's not missing, current or next gen. Your teammate's not gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? The passes are gonna be perfect and fast, and you're not gonna get baited. It's really an amazing combination. Quick Chain, a badge that I hold in high regard, but after the patch, like I said, with the limiting of speed boosting, it's gonna go from S tier to the A tier, man, because I play on a player that has gold Quick Chain max, and then I go on a player with Hall of Fame Quick Chain max, and the gold one almost dribbles better. So it's like, and this badge used to be a big difference maker. It's still a great badge in itself, but the gold Hall of Fame difference is not that much, man. The silver and bronze to gold is obviously a big difference though with this badge. Quick first step, no matter how much they patch speed boosting, always going to be a Hall of Fame diamond, pink diamond S tier badge, no matter what anybody says, no matter what people do. Space Creator. Now, while it does do a better job than Ankle Breaker because you can one shoot off of step backs with Circus 3s, and that's actually a really good shot in this game. You can green most of them. It also works on hezzies and stuff like that and snatchbacks, and it stuns people a lot. It doesn't do it as much as another badge I'm going to show y'all, but it does do if you like to play like that with those type of moves, it'll give you a lot of ankle breakers and a lot of easy baskets. Special delivery, I mean, I tried it. It's basically makes flashy passes, give your teammates a higher percentage, and helps you throw lobs. Like if you really do that, it's higher up for you. But in terms of its effectiveness compared to you just throwing a normal pass or throwing a flashy pass behind your back without it, and how easy the shooting is, or things like of that nature, it's not really, I don't see a difference. Stop and go helps you stop and peek, you know what I'm saying, which is when you run, you stop and you shoot. Activates together with stop and pop for a great combo of when anytime you're open, you're automatically popping that thing and you're greening. Like I said, don't sleep on stop and go. And also, if you're boxed toward the end of the clock and you're low stamina and your dribble moves are just not acting up, you just can run, stop, wait for the defender to get there, and then just run with this badge. You know what I'm saying? You can do that little bit of left stick dribbling to get yourself out of a tough situation. Tie handles. Basically, what Ankle Breaker used to be, when you do the proper dribble moves, when you dribble correctly, it just stuns the opponent over and over. It makes them do little dances. It makes them, you know, say put their hands up. If somebody has Hall of Fame ankle braces, you will not get much off them, but you will still get something. If they have no ankle braces, you're going to be making them get like actual ankle breaker animations. So definitely look into that badge if you're somebody that dribbles a lot or likes to create a shot via dribbling. Triple threat juke. Come on now. Not F tier because it does do something, like just like special delivery is just like, come on, bro. I see you with this badge, bro. You gotta be 45. Unpluckable, S tier, no explanation needed. Although gold unpluckable, like just like quick chain, is kind of like like I don't really see a big difference in the plucks and the rips, actual rip animations, but you gotta have it. I mean, every build needs to have Unpluckable. It's just not just Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying? Every build needs Unpluckable. Once you catch the basketball, you will not get ripped even close to as much as how much you would with no Unpluckable. If somebody has no Unpluckable, even after the steals nerf back in like patch 1, like in season 1, I'm sorry, like everyone just gets ripped. If you don't have 20 ball control, you're getting that shit taken from you every time. Someone will have 6 steals on your ass. But anyways, thank you for watching the whole video. Thank you for the love. Appreciate all my supporters. Keep doing y'all thing in life, man. Stay blessed. I'm gonna see you in the next one.